Here's a quick tip for instantly improved voice function. Now, it has to do with the diaphragm, and before you roll your eyes, I know that a lot of modern vocal coaches and singers kind of feel like the diaphragm, that's old school. In fact, it works automatically, right? So why should we care? So while the function of the diaphragm is in fact autonomic, meaning that it works automatically, we can strengthen it and redevelop it, as was proven by the work of Carl Stahl, amongst many others. So here's a quick tip, because I don't like to just talk theory, I want to prove it to you. So your diaphragm's always working, right? It comes down, air comes in, it goes up, air goes out. Very oversimplified, but for the sake of a 3-minute video, that's what we're doing. So what Carl Stahl found was that most people don't allow for the full excursion of the diaphragm. The diaphragm never fully goes all the way up, meaning it doesn't get its full range of motion, nor does it attain its full degree of potential strength. So try this. We're gonna do shh, as if we're, think Angry Librarian. I was trying to cover up whatever I spilled on my shirt. You see it now. Let's exercise our diaphragms a little bit. So we're gonna use that shh. Think Angry Librarian, emphatically telling someone to be quiet. We're gonna use this shh to encourage our diaphragm to go up, up, up. How do we know it's working? We're closing our rib cage down, down, down. So I'm gonna shh. I'm not gonna gear up for it. I'm not gonna go shh. No, that's not necessary. I'm just gonna shh. See, I'm closing, shh. My sternum's coming in, shh. Side ribs are closing, shh. Throat is soft, shh. And then when I'm totally empty, I'm gonna relax and let the breath come back in. That's so important. Allow for the reflexive inhale. Don't force it. Don't try to suck it in. Let it come back in. We're trying to get all that out of us. We're trying to really wring out the sponge, wring out the towel, okay? So we want to completely empty as much as possible. So don't go, shh, done. No, go until you can't go anymore, but keep this soft. So the belly's gonna come in and up, shh. The sternum, we're gonna close in, shh. Ribs come in, shh. Keep going, shh. And then when I'm empty, I get this really strong recoil inhale. Allow the ribs to open, allow the chest to broaden. Yeah. So after you do this a few times, oh yes, and allow for rest breaths in between each exertion. So allow yourself to breathe normally for a little while before you do it again. Like, let your body get used to it. We're kind of priming our natural breathing. After you've done this 3 to 5 times, taking rest breaths in between. So after you let it come back in, breathe normally for like a minute,